here's my thought process. Okay? I need to dedicate 10,000 hours to live streaming myself on social media in order to gain a following, in order to be getting sponsorships and be making money and network. I'm not networking. I can network now as I do, but get a reach, a larger platform. Why do I need to dedicate 10,000 decades of my life in order to gain a following? Then it comes across as I'm working hard. Yes, you are working hard, but not everybody wants to work hard in a way that is causing me to have to sit on camera for 10,000 hours live streaming. It's not healthy. Let me say that, okay? If you haven't gotten the point of what I'm trying to say, this isn't healthy. I understand the metrics. I understand the reason behind it. I understand why people are chronically online. I do not want to feed into that. I am online and I post online. So technically, I am feeding into that. I know that very well. But I try to have a nice balance. I take time, I step away from the internet. I'm not posting daily. Anybody tells you got to post daily, literally, if you have the time, the energy for that, go ahead. That does not mean that if you do not have the time, the energy, the whatever, that you're not as passionate. Get that out of your head. Those people telling you you're not passionate enough, that's hustle culture. I thought we left that behind. Clearly we did not, because now we just turned hustle culture into 10,000 hours of streaming, live streaming, in order to get followers. Listen, there's things like I'm going to sit here. I just saw someone. I'm going to sit here and sing until I reach a certain amount of viewers, a certain amount of followers. And at first I'm like, that's a good idea. But then I thought to myself, what about my health? What if nobody comes? Am I really going to sit here for that long? Am I taking breaks? Because I don't pay attention to these Twitch streamers and these people who go live stream for long periods of time. I don't watch their content because I don't want to. There's some interesting content out there. Like, there's this one person who did this like geolocator thing, and that was fun, but I watched the short chopped up version that they reposted on YouTube. That's for damn sure. I know that there's people who watch live streaming in order to go to sleep, and it brings them peace. Hey, and good on you for that. I'm not calling you out for that. I'm saying y'all do what you gotta do. Make sure you freaking protect your health. But I personally, you ain't gonna catch me unless I do it one day, dear God. Unless I convince myself or the powers that be pressure me enough and I give in to the pressure to do it, you ain't gonna see me do that. I will take longer to reach a place that others may see as success, because I make sure to be intentional to not be sitting on here for 10,000 hours live streaming so I can get followers. I understand y'all need to eat. I need to eat too, sis. I'm broke. I need to eat. I am not going to put my health on the line sitting here just staring at a computer screen for how many hours is a lot when I'm working. My eyes hurt. How are y'all doing this? I don't understand. And then you're going to say, because I'm passionate. I'm passionate too. I just prioritize my health. Prioritizing my health should never, ever, ever, ever be up for debate. Should never, ever, ever be a question of, well, is she passionate though? Shut the hell up and get out of my face. If that's what you think passion looks like, overextenuating yourself, if that's the right word, spreading yourself thin, making sure you are unhealthy, making sure my eyes are dying, y'all. I'm dying. Listen, if you're in great health and you're able to live stream, period, live your best life. I'm saying it don't look healthy to me. Okay? But this is the new form of hustle culture, is you got to post every day. You gotta be leaving comments here, there, and everywhere every freaking 5 seconds of the day. You gotta make sure you post here, there, 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 and also there. You also have to make sure that you're talking to this person, this person, this person, this person, this person, this person. You better be reaching out to this. You better be over here and doing this and over here and doing that. And you better be driving all this distance to go to the main city to do this. And if you don't drive over there, you're never going to make it. If you don't go here, you're never going to make it. If you don't go here, you're never going to make it. If you don't move here, you're never going to make it, sis. Let's just try. Let's just try to practice balance. How about that? Is that crazy? I understand people need money. Dear God, man, there are other ways. Like, literally, you can practice building your social media platform while also doing things outside of that. It's possible. You need to practice balance, though, in order to make that happen, or else you're going to be sitting here dead. Y'all are sitting here burnt out dead. So many these influencers that we used to follow on YouTube, once they make it to a certain point and they get big, they just stop posting. They're like, I'm over it. I wonder why. I'm not trying to get to a point where I have my career on social media and outside of it, and I'm sitting here like I already hate using social media. So like I make sure I'm not doing the most, which I already am doing the most. This is already too much for me. But I'm trying to be a voice of reason, a voice of compassion for all of us out here who have been told left, right, and center that you have to do things a certain way in order to make it. That's just simply not true. If you want to get to a place at a certain speed, do that. But even then, there's people who follow all the rules and it doesn't work. I've followed all the freaking rules, sis, and here I am, burned out and dead inside. Now I have come to a place where I'm like, okay, since I want to live a long time, even though this planet is crazy wackadoodle, I don't need to live that long, okay? We need to do the most, but live for a good amount of time. I'm just going to practice balance because I need to prioritize my health, and nobody's going to look out for me but me. I need to practice balance. Homeostasis, baby. Don't just sit here listening to what everybody has to say. Think for yourself, dear God, and practice self-love and compassion. Okay, thank you. And loving others too, period.